Yo, Khalid, are you the dumb fuck that shot forehead in our war?
Shot forehead in your war. I shot at him after his 5th time of telling
I
him
should
not to get on
fucking
their
shoot you in the
roofs.
fucking mouth right now. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, let me talk to you first rather than running off and having a conversation. I'd rather you say what your piece with me. Because if you knew all the facts, I was the one trying to calm everyone down, remember?
I remember that part, but you also
Yeah,
shot
yeah.
him. He
I
was
didn't
told to
shoot
leave.
him.
He was told to leave, and he was leaving, and then he was chased the fuck down after he's being shot at when we're already in a fucking fight.
All right. Can I explain what happened?
Wait, Khalid,
Yeah.
were you the guy that was in the alleyway that day?
The alleyway, what do you mean?
Marty, are you talking about our alleyway right next to?
No, we were in a fight in between GSF territory and Bala territory,
Yeah.
and we would like try to go on buildings on Bala territory and GSF territory. And when Forehead tried going on top of a GSF building, they shot at him.
The second time, yeah. The first time they were shooting at us, I remember at stadium.
So
I remember that too.
What happened? Forehead and Richard came down. They tried to get on the same roof before, and I said to Richard and Forehead, I said,
this is that
please,
fucking guy.
don't come back here because we have heaps of plants growing, yeah, at that time, and everyone's shooting on the roofs. Like the cops are going to come for gunshots. I said to him, I go, next time you come here,
This is that
you're gonna
guy.
get shot. And then Richard's like, you're going to fucking third party us. I said, no, we're trying to protect our fucking business here. And then Forehead came down and went to get on the same roof. I pointed a gun at him. He got in his car and he fucking mouthed off. So I shot at the car. I didn't actually shoot Forehead and no one chased him. He got off the set safely. Yes, he had bullets shot at him. And that's when you and Jack knocked up.
That's not true.
That's true. I was there.
I know for an absolute fact he was chased down in the car. Absolute fact.
No one
He
had
shot at
cars. Everyone was on foot. And then you guys rocked up and there was fucking 6 of us standing
where
there.
did
And you
this
shot
come
2
from?
people.
He said, I'm almost down. They're chasing me down.
I promise you, on my life, no one chased him in a car.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? He was told to leave, and as he was leaving, he said something like put your gun away or some shit. And then that's when he was shot at, and that was you, right?
Yeah, no, I shot at his car,
He was leaving though. Why would you do that?
No, but it was the 3rd or 4th time he'd fucking been there.
But he was leaving.
Yeah, well, don't be a smartass then.
Okay.
Wait, Marty, wait.
Alright.
Wait, what are you
Just
talking about?
explain
Don't be a smartass, bro. Talk it out. Explain what the fuck happened. If he's not saying the right thing, then fucking explain it. And please, don't act like, you know what I mean. Don't act like you can act like that right here. Just listen to what he's saying. Respond to him properly.
Khalid, are you trying to say that he was being like hella arrogant or something when he was getting in the car?
No,
I got
yeah,
distracted, I was
he,
looking
said,
at
he
chat.
said, who the fuck are you to point your gun at me or something? Like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have shot at him. I agree. But he shouldn't have been there for the 3rd or 4th time after many warnings. Like, we'd asked him to respect our area purely for the fact of we had 80 plants growing. And that was
devil's advocate. You have to also get benefit of the doubt to the fact that, like, if they're in the middle of a fight, that he's not completely paying attention to, like,
yeah, of
something
course.
you might have said beforehand. He's trying to fucking not die.
I spoke to someone, I can't remember who it was, but GG was saying that Seaside were the ones that were bringing it down there. And then I called Seaside and I said, stop fucking bringing it down here because, you know, we're all going to get fucked on. Like, I do apologize. Like, that's my bad. I fucked up. Yeah, I shot his car. He didn't, I'm pretty sure he didn't go down, did he?
No, he almost went down though.
Yeah, like, I'll apologize to Forehead as well. Like, I don't mind. Like,
Summarizing, you third partied basically, unintentionally or intentionally.
it wasn't like, it wasn't intentional, but I fucking warned him multiple times and Richard.
So you're saying you're
just
trying
took it like a duck's off the
So
water.
the thing is, he was told to leave and he left immediately. He was trying to leave immediately, and then he got shot. That's the problem. It doesn't matter what the fuck he said. He got shot.
I do remember when
And
this
he
was fresh.
leaving.
Yeah.
Was there hesitation on him leaving? Was there hesitation? Regardless of what the fuck he said, was there hesitation?
Was he talking
I'm pretty
shit
sure he
and driving away at
hesitated
the
and
same
talked
time?
shit. That's why, you know what I mean? Like, that's
I'm
why I
pretty
shot.
sure you're wrong, and you just can't admit that you're wrong.
Yeah, but I might be wrong. But shit happened real fast, and then you guys rock up real quick too, and then everyone gets sprayed up, and yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it escalated out of control, and it's one of those things that just need to be. Yeah, like, obviously I've apologized, and
At the end of the day, there's always been like little problems with over there and here. Like it's just been like a little thing, But you said tempers were high. You're growing fucking 80 plants. They're down there shooting all over the rooftops where all your plants are growing. You asked him to leave 2 or 3 times. Forehead's probably not really paying attention because he's probably fucking in the middle of fighting a war. So I can see where Marty's come from, where he's, pissed off that his dude get fucking shot up when he's supposedly leaving. But
100%. It was a
but
shit
then
situation.
but to play devil's advocate, like, if you don't know that they're in the middle of a fucking war down there, did you or did you not?
There was like, I'm pretty sure we knew that they were in a war, yeah, and that's why we asked them not to be on the roofs.
I know Forehead well, pretty much anybody. Like, I don't know, if you're getting in the car, you're leaving and sitting there talking shit or whatever, I probably wouldn't have shot him, to be honest. I would have just been like, all right, whatever, he's leaving. But I don't know. I can't read your mind, and I don't know.
Like, I shot
shoot at him.
The point was at the car. Like, I shouldn't have shot him, but I was shooting at the car. I didn't down him. We let him go. Like, and then that's when you and Jack.
I think he's just saying because there's no need to shoot because they're literally in the middle of a fight. Like, I see what you're saying, and like as me, I would mouth off with somebody. If I'm in that situation with Forehead, I'm gonna talk mad shit to you. I'm gonna say, "Shut the fuck up, pussy! I'm in the fucking fight." You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I get shot because of that,
well, he was
I'm
obviously
like, why are you fucking shooting at me? I'm in a little fight, like,
I was G'd up.
Yeah. So this sounds like what? 2 fucking heads button. Like, do you see it now of how fucked up that is?
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't
Hindsight.
apologize if I didn't think I was wrong. You know what I mean? And that we had a conversation afterwards, and it definitely just got out of control. So
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, I do apologize. I'll apologize to Forehead. I don't mind. I haven't actually bumped into him that often, except for probably 2 or 3 times, and that was one of them. So,
Khalid, look, I appreciate you changing your tone, right? But another thing that you need to know as well, like, you just started hanging out with us, right? I understand you're Ty's boy, and you'll get a mutual respect through Ty just for that. But next time you're here, bro, watch your fucking tone, okay? You understand the situation. You understand who the fuck is around you. You get what's going on. Do not let a conversation steer in that direction when you just started coming around here. You know what I mean? Because that's a big character thing. You feel me? That's something I'm looking at. So, Marty, can we go have a conversation on the side real quick, please?
Yeah.
I don't care about this guy yet, but it is somebody that we're considering for the long term, just because he's Ty's boy. So, what did you think about his response?
He got really lippy really fucking fast, but
That pissed me off, bro. I was distracted and I didn't know what to fucking say in the moments. I didn't see what was going on. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Is it just him that you're trying to bring or what?
So I have to ask Ty, but he's the one that Ty is mainly doing this for. And I think he has some baggage. He has like 2 guys or some shit with him.
Who are they?
I can find out. Yo, Ty. Is Ty on radio? Tell Ty to come over here real quick. Tony?
Yeah, I told him.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah.
Real quick, I know we talked very briefly about the situation with Khalid and maybe a couple of his guys, right? Just curious, who were the 2 other guys that were his boys that are like not
Dre and T.O. None of the fucking youngins who are acting crazy. None of the reason why I spoke up and said what I said about GSF in the way that I wanted to lead. Khalid, look, Marty, I know that he probably, lipped up and started barking, but at the same time, like, I know I never kept that kind of mentality when I lived there, but you guys were always at each other's backs, right? Like, at each other's necks or whatever. Like, you guys never really got along. Not only that, he's got everybody else in his ear over on that side. You have all those people saying Ty's a traitor because he talks to Gigi, hangs out with Gigi, talks calmly with all these people. So all that shit probably played into his head. Khalid, I've known him for a while. He wanted to go. He's one of the people who will actually... You can talk with him. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's somebody who you can talk with. He might not have just showed it right there because he barked because, the tone started changing and all this stuff. But Omar, no, he seen me while Khalid was still in GSF. Khalid was still wanting to talk with me. Me and him was street fighting in the middle of the street with all of his boys around. Khalid always kept it cool. Dre too, and T.O. too. But it was the other ones who aren't around anymore who I was, chirping about, who caused a lot of the problems. But, you just don't really know him on that level, right? Like,
Yeah,
I guess
but
he never,
Ty, one thing.
he never really went out and talked like to you like I did.
Yeah,
right?
but one
So-
thing that's important as well, Ty, and look, I like, as you know, that he just started coming around here. You know what I'm saying? And he's someone that is coming through your, like, you know, he's with you, right?
know.
So, but here's what I just saw, right? What I just saw is Marty's here. Marty's not just, you know, some fucking random ass hanger on for a gang, right? I'm not a random ass hanger
Yeah.
on for a gang. We're both here. This is not a time for him to be saying some shit like that. And I thought
Yeah.
that value would be in him. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah,
something
well,
that just fucking
you didn't hear what I
pisses me
just
off.
told to him over there.
What'd you say?
I told him, I said, this is why you never went out and had communications with other gangs, because you lack this skill. It's something that you need to learn. Did Marty start barking a little bit? Yeah, maybe. But then you started barking back. The whole point of having a mutual conversation is to not let it even lead down a road where people are going to start barking at each other. You lack this skill. This is something you need to learn. It's literally what I just told him. I told him he needs to keep a level head when he's talking to people. Normally he does, but I mean, he just doesn't have that trait. You gotta, like, from his perspective, bro, he been a block boy. That's all he been doing. He's been on the block, doing what other people told him, having the OGs tell him what to do. He doesn't have his like own little mind like mine. Like he never really been open enough to have the world at his fingertips.
Okay, but yeah.
So it's skills that he lacked, but I promise you, he a good motherfucker, bro. Like he I can only judge him by when I dropped a flag and how I was treated, right? Like he was never the one running all of his mouth to me. He was never the one like talking shit about everything that I did, saying that I'm a traitor, all this other. He never did any of that. He kept it solid with me, and he said, "Listen, bro, you stick by your decision. You do what you got to do. It is what it is." He's a good ass dude, trust me. But he lacks some certain social skills when he should bite his tongue in certain situations.
I mean,
But that's something that can be taught.
I can't
though.
really fault him. I can't really fault him for that. He's been surrounded by fucking morons for the past 2
Exactly.
months.
That's kind of like the direction that we're in right now, you know? It's like, with him
Right.
coming around, maybe his boys coming around, it's the same shit. They're gonna have to go through a whole fucking revamp, bro.
That's why I told you I'm not even like trying to poach him here or anything like that. I told you like I wanted to look out for him, kind of like, because I know what it is, right?
Yeah, I told that to Marty already.
I've had nothing. I've went from, you know, having 20 plus people to do whatever the fuck I say to having nothing. And I know what that feels like. And at the least, I just want to make him to know that at least somebody has his back if he needs something, right? Because it gets lonely out here, bro. It does. So as long as he knows he got at least one person, that's all I wanted. I didn't expect, you know.
Wait, sorry for no. Continue. Sorry.
No, you're good, bro.
Is T.O.'s name Tyrell?
I think so.
No.
He got a titty head. I
like
don't know
that
his
guy.
name. It could be T.O.
Wait, is that
Well,
the
it
third
could be
person? Is
Tyrell.
that the third person
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about? Is that the third person you're talking about, Ty? I forgot their names
I
already.
don't know if his name's Tyrell. I just know him as T.O.
And Omar, hey Omar, if I'm butting in too much and then you want me to back,
Did I
the
say
fuck
anything?
up,
Did I
you
say
tell
anything?
me
Did I
to.
say anything?
No, you're good, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Marty,
I'm
you
just
don't.
saying,
You
'cause
never have to
I
say that
don't
with
do
me.
this.
No, you never have to say that with me. Don't worry about it.
And for the record, Marty, you could talk to me about this shit too, bro. Like, I'm more open when it comes to this bullshit. If shit doesn't work out with him, shit don't work out with him.
It's just that I've dealt with
I know.
just through the thick and thin, you know.
Yeah, I've been on the other side
Ty-
when I didn't want to be there during all that bullshit. You know
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Ty, there is something I need
Is
from
T.O.
you though.
awake right now?
Is what?
T.O. Is he awake?
I have no idea. I just
didn't-
wake
I
up and
didn't
tell
hear his
everybody I got
voice.
peed on.
Is he-
Uh,
Try to
do
bring
you
him around,
remember?
Ty. Try to bring him around. Just curious. Well, actually, you haven't even done anything like that with
I
them
haven't
yet.
even. I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
even
yeah.
talked to T.O.
Marty, they haven't
about
come
any
around
of
at
this.
all. They haven't come around at all.
Yeah, they haven't been here for
Alright.
any of this kind of
It's
stuff.
just this guy.
It's just Khalid told me that him, Dre, and T.O. left, and I asked why, and
Chat,
they were telling
positive
me
chat
that-
hopping. If you're chat hopping, positive. Remember,
Khalid,
I am
he wanted
GG.
to
Don't
do
forget
more
that.
things and just stand on the fucking block. And like when
This
he
is
would
good
go
role
and
play,
work the
just
fucking
focus
haze
the fuck
without his
up.
flag on, he had people who've been in the game for not even a month telling him they were gonna blood his ass out, all the other bullshit. He just got tired of everything over there, so he wanted more. So he just broke away, and the other two follow because they all have a big weed out together. They're like all homies. those three are, yeah, those three are the homies. And like, you might not like somebody, right? Like this TL guy. If it is the guy you're talking about, you might not like him. Was I still in GSF during this time?
No, it was at the
Yes.
same. It was at the same fight I was yelling at him for.
Yeah. See, so
There was a guy that ran up to Jack. There was a okay. I don't like talking about this too much because it was weird.
yeah,
He ran up to Jack and said, "Yo, Jack, East Side," and then ran away. And then when we asked for his name, nobody in GSF would give it to us. Nobody.
yeah, that's weird. But all I know is, as far as TL used to, even when I was a fucking enforcer, TL would call me his OG. He said, "Ty, you do everything the way that I want my OG to do it. You're my OG." Blah blah blah. And then when I stood down and left and stuff, his whole attitude towards me shifted, right? Because in his eyes, like, I was somebody he looked up to, and I just straight dipped, bruh. So his attitude towards me shift, all this stuff, but it's what it had to do for him to survive there, right? Because he's surrounded in a sea of people that sit there and say, fuck Ty, fuck Ty, fuck Ty. He not fitting in if he's sitting there, no, yeah, I'm Team Ty, right? Like, he not fitting in. So, I don't know. I don't know much about it, like, because I haven't hung out with him since I was last in GSF. But I know Khalid, me and Omar ran into him several times while he was still in GSF. Him and Dre. And
Yeah,
we
he was trying to
organized
fix
this-
things. Yeah.
He wanted to fucking fix relationships with me and him. He wanted us to, like, you know, do weed stuff together. Me and him organize fucking street fights in the middle of fucking the road.
You know the
run
type,
around, like,
Marty. You know the type,
yeah.
like the type that's actually trying to like fix shit. You know what I mean? Like trying to do business, trying to like get people together and shit. So it was a good look.
I think I know that, bro. It's hard to say these names without hearing the voice. You know, like I think
Right.
I know the people you're talking about. I just can't, you know, put their
And
face.
for the record, last night, while I was in the middle of the gas station getting peed on by two Hydra members, he pulled up to the gas pump, Khalid over there, and he walked up and he started grabbing my body and started trying to take me to a car. Hydra get out and start pointing AKs at him and say, "Is this your boy? Is this your boy?" Blah, 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 blah. And he just said, "I just witnessed you piss on a man, bruh. This is not my boy. I'm just taking him to a hospital." And they said, "Well, he's a bitch then. You a bitch too." And they just get in the car and drive out.
Who said all this? Who said all this?
This Ace guy, bro.
Yeah, who the
You gotta-
fuck is that guy? I don't even know who that
This
is.
Yeah.
guy is pissing me off.
I don't even know who that is. Ty, who? What does he look like?
Ace Carter. He's got a bowl cut.
Boca, yeah.
What color is his bowl cut?
Purple, I
Purple.
think.
He's a fucking
Oh,
pussy.
what the fuck? Why does it sound
Man.
like it sounds so much like what Arnie looks like, no?
Racer.
Does he look just like
bowl cut
Arnie?
gang.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. Arnie, I think, got a red bowl cut, though.
Yeah, Arnie's cool though. I don't
Yeah,
know if
Arnie's
we're
always
saying
been
much.
chill.
No, Arnie didn't say shit. He didn't pee on me either. But, I only shot Arnie because he was shooting at me. So I had to lay him down. But I never had a problem with Arnie. Even, like, when me, you, and Forehead and all them went down to their area and did that boost at one time and we shot all them up and shit, like, I still never had a problem with Arnie. But I don't know. I'm just, the whole Khalid thing, I'm just giving, I know what it's like to not have anybody around anymore, bro. So I'm just kind of looking out for him. If, like, I got a free spot on a boost or whatever, or if I'm not doing shit, I'm just asking him if you want to hang out, kind of thing. I'm not, like, saying, "Oh, I want you to be in the Dons" and all this other bullshit.
Ty, you know you're gonna have to beat his ass, right?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, just take him later, take him downstairs, and just beat the shit out of his ass. That respect
Um,
shit, like I don't fuck around with that.
So the only thing I do want to say is that, like, regardless, like even if I wasn't here right now and this all went down and you brought Dre, Tio, all these people, like I know you two are level-headed and smart, so you could take care of these people. But all it takes is for them to be a Don and have one bad incident, and your name is crushed. You know,
I
Like,
promise
the Don's
you-
name is crushed. You see what
I
I'm
promise
saying?
you, they
Out of
would
your
never,
control.
ever get to that fucking point, because I won't allow it. Because bruh, you know what I've been through, bruh. And I was trying my best to keep things together over there. But when you got 20 or 30 of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do it, bruh. I couldn't. Nobody wanted to listen. And I had a whole fucking group of people trying to do everything they can against me on purpose to try to, get what happened to happen. And that's why my dad tell you that I was right, because that group, he found out about it. But I will make it inherently clear if that day ever does come that better not fucking ever happen.
I hate wearing
Because-
glasses, bro.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. The
Yeah,
whole
the
time I was
glasses are
in
making my
GSF, bro,
eyes
I
look
recruited
weird now,
0
bro.
people.
They're not even
And
fucking
anybody
prescription.
Like these guys were before. Like,
Yo, everything's so much more bright now.
A lot of the people came around, so like, I wouldn't allow it. Trust me, and I know Omar wouldn't allow it either. And
Yeah.
nothing will ever be fast around here as long as I'm a part of it. You gotta earn your stripes.
Yeah, I might have to talk to Forehead a little bit about what happened, see what his memory is and shit. And I'm gonna put Khalid in front of him too. Because if there's ever a future for this dude, he's gonna have to square all that shit away and make it clean. But I feel like intention wise, it seems like he's that guy. Like he'll do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be Gucci. But yeah, we
Khalid,
definitely
where?
gotta beat his ass though.